Hey, can I ask you something? Have you ever thought about what would happen if you kept your personal life a secret for just 1 week? No social media posts, no sharing your breakfast picture, no talking about who you're dating, just staying quiet about everything personal. Sounds hard, right? But it could also be an exciting challenge. Say this with me: my life is mine, and I choose what to share. I am more than likes and comments. My privacy matters as much as my voice. I have the power to protect my story. Doesn't that feel empowering? Imagine a week where no one knows what you're doing unless you want them to. Sounds peaceful, doesn't it? Stick around, and I'll show you why keeping things private might be the best thing you can do for yourself. Why we share everything. You know, these days, it feels like everyone's life is on display all the time. From what someone ate for breakfast to what their dog is doing, it's all there on social media for the world to see. And it's not just what we share, people love to comment too. That's great when it's all fun and kind, but let's be real, it can also get weird, messy, and even a little scary. Ever had that random guy from school comment on your post, or your boss suddenly know too much about your weekend? Yeah, me too. So, I thought, what if I stop? What if, for 1 week, I keep my private life actually private? I won't post, won't share, won't even hint at what's going on in my life. Just quiet. Can I do it? And more importantly, what would I learn? Stick with me, because you might discover something that'll make you rethink how much you share. 2. The hidden dangers of sharing too much. Okay, let's get serious for a minute. Sharing personal details isn't just about comments and likes. It can have real-life consequences. Have you ever heard about the guy who posted about his vacation, and when he came back, his house had been robbed? Or the girl who opened up about her anxiety on social media, and her boss used it to deny her a promotion? These aren't just stories, they happen all the time. And then there's the creepy stuff. Cyberbullying, identity theft, and even stalking. These are risks we face every day when we overshare online. We think, oh, it won't happen to me, but the truth is, no one is completely safe. Social media makes it so easy for people to know where we are, what we're doing, and who we're with. It's scary when you stop and think about it. Here's another thing: social media is designed to suck you in. The people who make these platforms want you to post more, scroll more, and stay glued to your screen. Why? Because the more you're on their app, the more ads you see, and the more money they make. They don't care about your privacy or your mental health, they care about their profits. And let's be honest, it's hard to stop. You post one thing, then another, and before you know it, you're checking your phone every 5 minutes to see who liked it. It's like a game you can't stop playing, and it's exhausting. So, why should we care about keeping our private lives private? Simple: because your personal life is yours. It's your safe space. When you share too much, you give people the power to judge, criticize, or even hurt you. Keeping some things private doesn't mean you're hiding, it means you're protecting what's important. Think of it this way: would you hand out your home address to every stranger you meet? No, right? Then why share the details of your life with people who don't really need to know? Your privacy is your shield. It keeps you safe and gives you peace of mind. Now, let's talk about how to do it. How can you keep your personal life private in a world that wants you to share everything? Here are some simple tips. 1. Check your privacy settings. Go through your social media accounts and see who can see your posts. Limit it to close friends or family if you can. You don't need to share everything with everyone. 2. Think before you post. Before hitting share, ask yourself, do I really need to post this? Would I be okay if my boss or grandma saw it? If the answer is no, don't post it. 3. Be careful with apps. Some apps ask for way too much information. Before you download or sign up, check what data they want. If it feels unnecessary, skip it. 4. Take a break. Try stepping away from social media for a while. It might feel weird at first, but trust me, it can be freeing. You'll have more time for real-life connections and less stress about likes and comments. What I've learned so far, I'm not going to lie, keeping my life private this week has been tough. I've felt the urge to post so many times, but every time I stopped myself, I felt a little more in control. I started noticing things I didn't before, like how much time I used to spend scrolling or how peaceful it feels to not worry about what people think of me. I've also realized that the people who truly care about me don't need a post to know how I'm doing. They call, they text, they show up, and that means so much more than a comment or like ever could. Let me share a quick story. There was this girl who struggled with anxiety. She opened up about it on social media, hoping to connect with others. But instead of support, her boss saw the post and decided she wasn't strong enough for a promotion. She lost out on a big opportunity because of one post. It's unfair, but it's a reminder to be careful about what we share. Another story, a guy posted about his amazing vacation. Sounds harmless, right? But while he was away, someone broke into his house because they knew he wasn't home. Imagine how he felt coming back to that. These stories might sound extreme, but they happen more often than we think. And they're why I'm so passionate about this challenge. So, what about you? Have you ever thought about how much you share online? It's not about being secretive or hiding, it's about being smart. Your life is yours, and you have the power to decide who gets to see it. If you're ready to take back control, try keeping your private life private for a week. You might be surprised at how much better you feel. And hey, if you've ever faced the downside of sharing too much, I'd love to hear your story. Let's learn from each other and keep each other safe.